Join in with Martin's Midlife Misadventures for another prepping haul. Let's see what Grandma bought today.
Well, this is what I picked up this week. It's not a lot, but as you know, there's just me and my husband living in this house, and I try to make sure that we have plenty of things to eat. I have a full pantry and a full freezer, so there's no sense over buying. But it is important to buy what we use and replace and buy something new and different every week. Now, let's see what Grandma got this week. My husband loves this salad dressing. We were totally out, so I bought 2 bottles. That will last for a while, and we were just at our friend's house this week for dinner, and he sent home a lot of salad. So I said, let's get some salads going and eat that up. That's one thing I don't have to buy. And I was totally out of A1 sauce also. So all of these 3 things are things that I really needed. Now let's go find out some more things I really needed. My husband just wanted beef and bean burritos. Now these are pretty cheap, and that's why I always have some in my freezer. But believe it or not, they've been out of these for probably a month to 6 weeks. So they had just a few, so I bought what they had. We just have to make do with what we can find. And I was totally out of Hot Pockets, so I bought one of those. Another thing I was totally out of, I couldn't believe it, I was totally out of Punch. So I did buy one. All the prices are going up, but don't panic and go and spend a lot of money. Just gradually pick up a little more each week. Next week I'm going to buy another Punch because I like to have a whole container ahead just in case we start having shortages. I don't know how bad it's going to be, but I'm trying to keep myself stocked up. The oil I didn't need at all. That was something to stock up and get ahead, because who knows if we're going to keep being able to get oil. I got some Oreo cookies just because my husband likes them for a treat. We haven't had any ice cream for a couple of weeks, so I stocked up, but surprisingly the ice cream was really hard to find because they didn't have much. I was surprised to see that. And of course, I got some Miracle Whip, not because we needed it, but just to keep some ahead. Also, I got some ice cream sandwiches. They're a little lower in sugar, and they taste pretty good. Now, I did get some ice cream sandwiches even lower in sugar, but after eating a couple of them, they really weren't very good. So I guess I'm going to have to make it where I can have an ice cream sandwich and make it a treat for the day and nothing else, because they are a little high on sugar, but they're lower than the ice cream. I did stock up on Ziploc bags, so I bought 2 of those. And bread I buy every week. I thought I only for the whole week, I only got 1 pound of meat, of ground beef, and I know that sounds weird. We have stuff in our freezer to eat, and I try to buy at least one thing that we like to eat. This will make at least 2 to 3 meals. I'm going to make tacos and some Spanish rice, and we might even get one more meal out of it. So for $6.41, that's what the ground beef costs, for just a little tiny bit over a pound, and it'll make at least 2 to 3 meals. And there's just me and my husband. We don't need to eat a whole pound of handle meat. So the great thing about tacos, like I said, our friends sent home a lot of lettuce and salad. I can put that salad mix in our tacos. And I got some taco shell tortilla for the tacos, and I'm going to make tostados. So there's a couple meals there too. My husband requested to get a cantaloupe. Guess what? No cantaloupes. They did have this cut up fruit, so I bought one of that for him. That was $5. And he likes to eat fruit, so I bought some nectarines, and I bought some mangoes, and I bought some pears, and of course we eat bananas every week. I got some fresh Brussels sprouts. I like them. I can cut these up, put a little bit butter, and it's almost a meal for me. Now let's see what other things Grandma picked up. I know a lot of people think Trader Joe's is expensive. It really isn't. It's not any more than any other store, and some things are even cheaper at Trader Joe's, like popcorn. I usually buy my popcorn at Trader Joe's because it has the best popcorn, or Aldi's, but Trader Joe's is the best. My husband, the reason why I bought so much, because my husband loves their popcorn. So I bought 3 bags of the kettle corn. I bought 4 bags of the white cheddar popcorn, and like I said, I am probably saving at least $1 a bag from what Stater Brothers charges, and the difference in the weight is not any different either. So honestly, Trader Joe's, if you love popcorn, it's a place you should go if you have one close. I wouldn't tell you to drive a long ways to go to one, but Trader Joe's is only about 2 or 3 blocks from where I work. So when I need something from Trader Joe's, I just pick it up as I'm going to work. Now, Trader Joe's has a great selection of fresh fruits and vegetables, and I do buy stuff there, and rices, and really a lot of stuff I buy there. Even though I don't show too much in my videos, I need to start doing some grocery hauls from Trader Joe's. The only trouble is it's hard because I'm going to work and I don't want to have a lot of food. Rarely do I go over there just to buy all my groceries. Usually I'll go over and pick up like a haul like this, or I'll pick up something that maybe I'm going to eat at work. They have some wonderful hummuses there if you like hummus, and a lot of other things. So I do spend a little more money than what I show in my grocery shopping hauls if I'm going to take something to work. But I probably should start showing my snack stops. I really haven't showed any of those. Didn't have room on the table for everything at one time, so I wanted to share with you, I did get my little dog another box of Little Caesars dog food. I want you to know this was the only box they had. This is what is terrifying going to the grocery store. And this is why I try to keep at least 2 of these cases ahead, because I never know if I'm going to find dog food. This week I got the last box. Over here on the dry food, I did get a bag of dry food, and they did have a couple more bags, but just a couple. I think when I took this one, I can't remember if there was 1 or if there was 2 bags left. That isn't much either. And still plenty of milk to find. So I just thought I would share with you what I found and what is really short. Dog food has been a problem maybe 8-9 months now. Sometimes they don't have it at all, or sometimes they have very little. I was lucky. I got a case for the dog of canned food and a bag, a small. And I know people are going to say, well, why don't you get bigger bags? I'm old. I can't lift those big bags. I don't want to. I already have arthritis of the spine, so I buy what I can lift without help. That's why I buy the small bags. I realize I could get them cheaper, the bigger ones, but then I also understand health issues, and my back is more important than the money. So I think I explained why I buy the things I buy multiple times, and I think we have enough goodies to last for quite a while. Like I said, there was ice cream, but it wasn't a lot, and I couldn't get what I wanted, but I got something that we liked. The dog food, another big problem. Let's see, what else were the shortages this week? I guess that was probably the only thing really bad, was the dog food and the ice cream. Oh, yeah, the burritos have been a real problem. I don't understand why, but maybe a lot of people are buying them because they're cheap. But I don't think it's even that, because it's hard to get, like the beef and bean has been out a month. My husband keeps saying, well, why did you buy this? I said, well, that's all they had. And so, he doesn't understand. And it's hard to go grocery shopping, even though it always looks like I have a good selection of food. And I do. But I have to look, and that's why I'd rather do my own grocery shopping, where I can look for something to replace what I can't find, like cantaloupe. Couldn't believe it, no cantaloupe of any kind. And I looked multiple times. I couldn't believe there was no cantaloupe. So they did have some cut up cantaloupe with some watermelon, and I'm sure he's going to complain why I did that, but if I didn't do that, you wouldn't get any cantaloupe. So we'll see. I may try to go over to one of the stores in the town I work. They maybe have some, but I don't go back to work for a couple more days, so we'll see. We'll see what I do. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed my prepping the pantry shopping haul this week. Hugs and kisses to all of you. Thank you so much for all your love and support. Hope you guys are trying to buy a little extra every week. Stock up. Prices are going up and shortages are probably going to be on our way. The war has only been going 1 month. That's no time at all. And eventually, it's going to affect us. It's already affecting us with gas going up another $1. My gas prices in the last year have totally doubled. They doubled almost $2 just since the new president took over. And then it went up another $1 when the war started. So we're about, we're pretty close to $6. And sometimes some places more, over $6. They're saying it's going to go to $8 or $9 a gallon. My biggest fear is not even the cost of it, and that sounds terrible, I know, to say that, but I lived through the Carter years, and there was times you only could get gas a couple times a week. I'm waiting for that to happen. Get strong, all of you out there. Get prepared for what's coming our way. Gas prices are going to get worse. Just plan on it getting worse. Our natural gas is probably going to get worse. We need to start pumping our own gas and start be energy free from other countries. And we don't need to do it just for the war. We need to do it from now on, because this war is just the beginning. There's going to be plenty more bad things happening. We need to become more independent and grow our own stuff, and we need to have our own fuel for this country, and we need to be independent and be able to prepare for whatever comes our way. Please be preparing.